everyone. So the big announcement is we bought a duplex. Kyle and I bought our first duplex and we're really excited to finally share it with everybody. Closing took a little while, but we had really awesome people on our team, and shout out to all of them for busting their butts for us. We really appreciate it. We couldn't have done it without you. So now we're here and we're slowly moving things over from our house, our single family home. And that's a process too, but one day at a time. So anyway, now that you all know what we're up to, we can let you in on some of the renovations that we're doing. And the first big project that we're doing here, so our plan for the duplex is we're gonna live in one side and rent the other. And hopefully it'll remove some of the burden of home ownership, the financial burden. Yeah, so that's the plan. So for the unit that we're going to rent out, we wanted to refinish some of these floors, basically pull up the old dirty carpet and replace it with some plank vinyl flooring, peel and stick from Lowe's. And it's really nice. We actually currently have it in our bathroom over in the single family home, and we love it, and it's waterproof if you do it right. So hopefully we'll do it right, but I wanted you to come along for the ride and see how things are coming along. So let's get to it. And for all our hard work today, I have a reward. It is candy, and I cannot wait to eat it. Let's go.
All right, so first we started by tearing up all the old carpet, and it was gross. It didn't look gross, but you know, they say carpet's dirtier than you think. Well, they're right. So I think I've been turned off from carpet altogether after this project. You just don't want to know what's down there. It's pretty gross. And the carpet I'm taking downstairs and putting in a pile, and then later we hauled it off to the dump. Once we got all the carpet and the padding up, then we had to chisel off the tack strips and scrape up all the staples from the subfloor. Then we swept that up nicely, and then we moved on to the next room. We did the same thing in all three bedrooms and the hallway between the bedrooms. Oh, and this lovely squealing is my phone. I had podcasts on basically the whole time I was working. So when it's sped up like this, it sounds like chipmunks times infinity. So enjoy that. Let me know if you don't like the noise, and I'll keep it out of the next one. Or maybe I'll invest in some headphones or something. After all the staples are swept up and everything's clean, we have a nice surface to build off of. Then we added an extra layer of subfloor. Really, it was sort of an underlayment for the peel and stick vinyl to go on, because the vinyl is so thin, we wanted it to have some extra thickness underneath, and we didn't want to adhere it directly to the subfloor because it was the chip away kind of plywood, and we just didn't want it to tear up. And you know, if we ever wanted to pull that flooring back up, we just didn't want to damage the actual subfloor. So that extra layer gave us some peace of mind with that, and of course the added thickness. And this is the air compressor. The air that is in the tank is fed to the nail gun, and after the nail gun uses so much, it has depleted a lot of what's in the tank, so it needs to fill back up to where I set the gauge. So that's what that noise is. And these are 8 by 4 feet. In all 3 bedrooms, a couple of them would fit nicely together, but then we had to measure and cut the rest of them to fit the actual dimensions of the room. And anywhere that we had a space or a gap, we filled in with spackling, which probably wasn't the best material to use, but it's what I had. And it did shrink a little bit, but all we really needed to do was make sure there was enough support underneath the peel and stick vinyl that there wouldn't be a divot visible or that you could feel with your feet when you're walking on it. So it did the job just fine. Now, yay, da 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 da, time for the big moment. We're finally laying down the peel and stick vinyl, and it looks so pretty. We didn't quite get our stride right at first. I think the entire hallway and part of the first bedroom, we actually laid it down in a way that created a gap every other row, and that was impossible to try to squeeze each piece in and keep it completely square. So we learned eventually a more proper way to do it, so we weren't constantly shooting ourselves in the foot. And of course, no project is fully complete without an appearance by Benny.
Great guess. But I'm going to do something I don't normally do at the top row headquarters. I'm going to read a comment from the audience. Spanish Falcon wrote in on YouTube. Perfectly appropriate here. Saying, see why things open my eyes to what is actually going on in the world. So I love to see folks who keep an open mind. Thank you for saying that we made a difference to that.
And Benny is super chubby in this video because he was on prednisone, which is steroids, so he's definitely got some bloating going on there. Bless his heart, he was fighting an autoimmune disease. And he won. We're happy to report that he's feeling much better now. Oh, hey, Mom. Here's bedroom 1 and bedroom 2. Bedroom 3 and the hallway. Here's bedroom 1 and bedroom 2 and bedroom 3. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you want to see more projects in the future like this, go ahead and subscribe and keep an eye out for what's coming next. And thank you so much to Momma Bear and of course Kyle and Benny for helping out so much. I couldn't have done this without you. All right, see you all in the next one.
You can't stop, ever.